Hey, this is Larry Brown. I'm a child welfare consultant. I've had the great privilege of working with child welfare systems across the country for a number of years. I want to talk to you about leadership and its role in building and embedding CQI systems. CQI is not a project. It is a way of doing work, and it needs to be learned and embedded in your organization. And there are many things that we need to do in order to install the systems, all kinds of moving parts. There's all the data components. You're working hard at your qualitative and quantitative data, your case reads. We're working on root cause solutions, and we're working on engaging staff and stakeholders, among other things. But the most important thing is the role of the leader in talking about CQI systems and making it work. So I'm hoping you're feeling a little bit of pressure because, frankly, your role is critical in making this happen. Doesn't mean that you need to know it all. You've got staff for the nuts and bolts of the work. But what you say, what you do, and most importantly, what you expect are critical components of what we're trying to do. You know, staff know you, and they watch your signals pretty closely. They know very well when you say, you know, I want you to do this, but honestly, it's not all that important. You can wait it out. You know when there's something that you could take a slow walk on, and you know when something is really important to the boss. Those are the kinds of messages you've got to be communicating to your staff. Remember, there's a small group of your staff that are going to follow you anywhere. These are your early adapters. There's hopefully an equally small or smaller group that will fight you no matter what you try to do. You're just going to have to deal with that. But the vast majority of your staff, the good news is that they want to do good work. What they need is permission and incentive from you to go ahead and get out there and do good work. So spend a second just thinking, so what does a CQI leader, in fact, look like? The CQI leader invites participation from across the agency, both inside and outside. So internal, external stakeholders, you know those are important. That CQI leader leapfrogs the organization. I think that's really important. You do not want to have your voice, in fact, controlled, filtered, mediated by everybody down to the staff level. Staff want to hear your voice. They want to hear you talk. They want to hear how committed you really are to this work. So as someone told me today, get in the county car, go take a ride, and go find these people, talk to them directly. The CQI leader expects root cause analysis. What that means is that you're expecting solutions when staff approach you. You don't want just problems identified. You know, that also means that the burden is on you to model that behavior. Are you looking for solutions, or are you looking to place blame? Pretty important, and that's a powerful non-spoken message to your staff. The CQI leader is outcome-focused and incessantly driven by data. But let's be clear, you've got to be the one that's constantly reminding folks that these data, these numbers, represent kids, represent families. And so keep saying it until it comes back to you, because staff have to believe that really is your commitment. Finally, the CQI leader rewards behavior that, in fact, supports a learning organization. I love the definition of a learning organization, because for me, what it means is that you've got an organization that is both self-diagnosing and self-correcting. Think about that for a moment. Don't you want to be the leader of an organization that, in fact, can identify what's broken and can, in fact, go fix it without you, from the top, having to mandate that work? Empower your staff to do that. That is, in fact, the hallmark of continuous quality improvement work. Thanks.